BrickWolfpack, we in the building. What's good?
What's going on, my bro?
Man, chilling, man. We in Houston, Texas right now, man. How you feeling?
Man, I feel good. I feel good, bro. It's an honor.
Man, first I want to say, man, congratulations to all your recent achievements, man. I see you all over the blogs. I see you for a lot of good things. You make dope music, but I also seen you on the blog for a lot of crazy shit too, you know?
Yeah, straight up. Shit happens when you really out here living that lifestyle and transforming to this rap, you got to stay out the way.
So you really had a name before rap, it seems like.
Yeah, I mean, in Texas, period, you know what I'm saying? If you came through Texas and you ain't know who the Wolfpack was, then that's a problem, you know what I'm saying? We've been doing this rap shit over a decade. Shout out to Aztec. It's legendary, everything we do. Nothing less than legendary.
For sure. So when did you decide to cross over into rap?
I started taking rap about 7 years ago, you know what I'm saying? We had a tragic situation happen to the family. Long live Pops. My Pops got unlawfully killed, by the police out here in Houston and shit. So, when that happened, I always been around rap my whole life, you know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing new. It's like riding a bike, but taking it serious when my Pops got killed, you know what I'm saying? I figured I would have a voice because we ain't had nobody to look up to. So at the end of the day, coming where I come from in Little Mexico, it was like, I felt like I could be the voice and make that change, you know what I'm saying? When he passed me that torch, it was up.
So, wait, let's go back. So, I understand your father got killed. What was it in was it a raid?
Yeah, they try to say it was a raid, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, the case got closed so quick that we never really looked into it too deep to see what was going on because we still had, grandmothers in the hospital and moms doing bad. We had a lot of stuff going on where we had to take care of our family first and, just kind of mourn with them to see what's up with the situation. But, my Pops got shot in his back, you know what I'm saying, with his hands up 5 times, you feel me? So ain't really too much else to say, you feel me?
In his own crib?
In his own crib, you know what I'm saying? Where we grew up at, I got brought from the hospital straight to this house, you know what I'm saying? If y'all see it behind me. Welcome to Little Mexico, ground zero, where it all started at. But, me and my brothers, my brother AD, my brother Don, and my sister Amanda, you feel me? We moved in over here, when we was babies. And ever since then, you know what I'm saying? We rocking and rolling over here,
So, and we don't got to get too deep into this because I know it could be a touching subject. So, where are you at this time when the house is raided?
At the time, I was actually at the studio. It was crazy how it happened because I had just left the house. I was there, with my Pops chilling and shit, me and my brother. And we happened to take off to go to the studio because at the time I was already working on, little tapes and stuff, but I wasn't taking it all the way serious yet. But we were still fucking around with the music pretty tough, you know what I'm saying? So it was like when I actually was watching the news, I seen it pop up, but we had neighbors and shit that we grew up with, that called us to inform us and let us know, like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Something's going down at your crib, check on your Pops, because they thought I was home, because usually I'll stay home and post up with my Pops, you feel me? So
yeah.
when the shit happened, it was just a weird situation. Everything just happened so fast.
Damn. So you go from the studio and you rush home?
Yeah, exactly. I couldn't even, on the way over here, you know what I'm saying? I tried to pull up, but the cops already had, the whole block blocked off, the whole streets, everything was blocked off. So it was really like nothing we could do. It's like you try to pass that yellow tape and say, hey, that's my Pops. They get back behind the tape. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then, guns drawn. Cause this is in 2013 when, there really wasn't too much. There was police brutality going on in the streets, but it was unheard of. Like the media would kind of try to hide it and shit. You know what I'm saying? I guess because of the rioting.
Yeah, it wasn't on camera like how it is these days.
Yeah, now everybody got access to a smartphone or a camera. So as soon as something's happening, boom, they popping out. You know what I'm saying? You're going to see it on Instagram and shit before you see it even hit the news nowadays.
Yeah. So ultimately, what was the excuse for them shooting your dad 5 times? Like, did he have a weapon? Was he like, what made them shoot him 5 times?
You see, as far as I know, they try to say he reached for a gun, but who wouldn't reach for a gun at 4 o'clock in the morning when you hear somebody banging on your windows and your walls, not like a civil person? Because my Pops wasn't like the aggressor type person. Yeah, he was like anybody else's Pops coming, from the hood. He'll chill with us, hang out with us. All my partners would want to come to the house and chill. And and freestyle and you know, play the game, hang out, whoop the whoop. And my pops was the one to be like, you know, yeah, this is my family. Like he was proud of that. He treated everybody like his son. But they try to say, you know, he reached for a gun, saying that we had high traffic coming in and out the house when really, you know, we was working. We had a studio. You feel me? We'll do everything in-house, and then we would go to a big studio and we record everything. You know, like when we're sitting together, I'll be like, that's the one, we'll go redrop it. So they say he reached for a gun, but he still had his hands up. But like I say, at the end of the day, there's no way that you could pinpoint it or say, okay, it's probable cause to where we shot him in the back. You know, nobody should get shot in the back, and let alone with their hands up. You feel me?
Man, I'm sorry about that. What was the reason for the case closing so soon?
I think to this day, you know what I'm saying, I feel like there's a lot of stuff that they didn't want us to know, you know. As far as the lawyers, you know, they wanted to fight it, but they were afraid to fight it more than anything. So there wasn't really like no protesting going on. There was really like no type of, how would you say it, like people getting together and standing together, you know what I'm saying? That shit was, people were afraid to do that. So I feel like we broke that cycle. Like, I mean, if you seen the shit that happened to George Floyd, how many people marched? If it was like that in 2013, everybody would have been stepping, and it wouldn't have been like so many police brutalities, people dying and crazy shit like that.
Yeah. You know, I see even with the Breonna Taylor situation, I seen that, you know, it was a settlement. You know, her family was given a sweet check. Was there anything sort of like that with y'all? Did they ever like try to like help y'all financially, or, you know?
That's another thing. Like, you know, I think people would think that, but the real people that know us, you know what I'm saying, know generally like we worked hard for everything that we got. You know what I'm saying? Like when he passed away, it was never like nobody came and just gave us a plate and said, here's $1 million, you know, for all your troubles or whatever. It would have been good, because shit, we coming from the struggle. We ain't got nothing. Like my pops was working every day. He was like a normal man, like everybody else's father. So go to work, come home. You know what I'm saying? That was his routine. But like my brother, he kind of picked up where he left off, made sure we was fed, made sure we had the best clothes. You know what I'm saying? Everything that we wanted, we had it. But it was like shit, it came from blood, sweat, and tears too. Putting in that groundwork, you know, working with other artists, doing stuff and laying out the foundation to get where we're at today.
So, okay, after that happened, what do you feel like changed the most in your life after that?
Shit, everything, my whole life, the music, you know what I'm saying? It got more deeper, it got more realer. I think people started seeing that, you know what I'm saying? They hear it in my voice, how I rap, you know what I'm saying? They know I'm gonna pop my shit every time. So if they could relate to that and what's going on and shit, I'm rocking with them. I'm gonna be their voice. I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be on the front line for them.